Hello guys, today we're going to be doing something slightly different. That involves a new game from the manufacturers of Rise of Kingdoms. They've come up with a new name called Call of Dragons. And it's basically an MMO fantasy conquest game. It has many different things but all the great aspects into one. It's a game that revolves around elves, orcs, humans, trents, celestials, goblins, giants, werewolves. It's many. It's got dinosaurs, dark creatures, like you call it. And it has a huge map. And it's like a 3D map, which is very exciting and new to see. But if you look at the top right, you can see how big this is, and these are all territories, and all these territories can be controlled by different factions, and you have your 3 different factions. I currently chose the barbaric faction, which you'll see here when you look at your hero loadout. You have the Wilderbergs, which is kind of like a barbaric. It's the Tabrosi, Satyrs, and Goblins. They control the northern and eastern regions. Then you have the Elves, right? And the great thing about this game is that no matter what faction you pick, you have access to all the heroes. This is Weneng, and she's part of the Spring Wardens. And it's an age-old alliance between elves, tenants, and forest people. Came together 1,000 years ago to defend from the western regions of Ultramar. And lastly, you have the League of Order, a faction led by the Human Kingdom, aided by the Halflings and Celestials. They rule the southern regions of Tamaris. So basically, you have the humans, the elves, and the barbarics. So, and you have access to all the heroes. You unlock the hero by gaining hero medals. Once you unlock your heroes, you can level up their talents, depending how much skill and XP you have them, and also part of their skills. So as you collect them, you earn more. And so here's our current hero skills, and as you can see, we can upgrade the talents of our elf. So we're going to upgrade the Arrow of Precision, which makes her stronger, dealing damage. The more you use her, the more experience you can earn, all the way up to level 60. And you can see how the promotions work. So level 10, you unlock this ability. Level 20, you unlock this one, Green Boat's Master. And then you keep going. Now you're a Preemptive Strike and the Fervent Wind. Each hero will be the same thing. The more you use them, the more experience you'll gain and level up. As always, the gold ones will be the stronger ones that you can get, followed by the purple and then the blues. However, it is much harder to get the gold ones over blues. Another thing with your heroes is that you can upgrade them and make them stronger by giving them artifacts. For example, the Heart Piercer artifact. It'll give us marksman unit attack and legion attack. Basically, it will make our ranged hero stronger. We can equip the artifact and choose which hero to put it on. So we can pick Weneng, which already has it. As for our other one, he currently has the Buffling. As you unlock stronger artifacts, you will see that they have different abilities that can be used when fighting. So, to show you that, we will go and fight a level 9. We will attack it, and we'll send the multiple legions. We'll go marching. See them both running by. As you zoom out of the map, you can see where they are in relationship, and you can see our 2 squads are running by over here. They'll crawl all the way around to this 3D map to come to the destination where the level 9 is. As you can see, I sent one squad ahead of the other because this one walks faster. So what we'll do is we'll order the squad to set up camp right here while we wait for the ranged troops, which walk much slower. And you'll see them slowly coming in. As they come in, you can start to prepare this one to go and encounter them first. So we can set up our infantry to protect our ranged troops and us to get within striking distance. We can begin to fight them. We can also use their abilities and even use the range ability to fight to give us that bonus. Once the fight's over, they'll both begin to walk back, unless I make them go somewhere else. For example, we're going to attack this village on the way back. So I'm going to have both of these strike it. As you can see, they have a health bar on the side, which will let you know how strong and how many troops your squad still has. And that they've completed that, they'll both continue walking home, unless I make them fight somewhere else, or tell them to go somewhere else. But for now, they can walk back home. Other games. Another great thing about this game, once you're done your fighting, there is no need for healing. You have free healing. All it does is it just takes time. Over time, your troops will heal, and you'll get them back. Or, if you are not patient, like I am sometimes, you can just heal. And using up your resources, they're all right back. Another way that you get improvement is by getting keys to the chest. So you'll see that every day you'll get free daily draws. And in these draws, you'll get different drops. And you can keep getting drops. For example, this is where you'll get your hero medals as well. You also have the smaller draws, which are not as efficient or as good, but where you get them, right? Then you also have, like every other game, your resources. You have your buildings. You have your explore building. So with this, you'll get scout. So as you can see, I've only scouted 1.99 of the map. So what I'll do is I'll send a scout to explore that area. And I can send another scout to explore an area over here. And I can leave it to stay in place. So I can keep it, sending it to scout around that area. As you can see, that area is very far away from where I'm at, but they'll go over there. Another thing is that in this game, just like any other game, you'll have different tiers of troops. So as you have a level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, and you have your different types, which means you have your axe barracks, which will give you your axemen. You have your satyr lodge, which will give you the satyr witches. Basically, these are ranged troops. And for example, we can just go ahead and train some. Here is the spear, which are also ranged troops. And we can train some of those. And lastly, the beastmen, which this is basically like your cavalry or stronger melee troops. And we just kind of make some of those too. And as always, axemen always coming in. If you go in your research, like every other game, you'll see that in there is where you can unlock boosts, upgrade the attack, and you also have where you unlock the new tiers. So, for example, if I want to unlock level 2 bullfighters, I would just go research that, ask my alliance for help, and then wait the 8 hours. In the research, you can also upgrade your economy. In here, you can try to get more gold production, more lumber production. So you have to make sure you balance out the tree and progress both trees at the same time. You also have a goblin merchant. You can grab different stuff. Over here, you have your perks and your store where you can buy different stuff. You'll also see your heroes roaming around your city. You can listen into conversations to try to improve the relationship you have with that hero. So here's Scala, and she's bringing the finest products. At the end, you'll receive a nice reward for upgrading it. And as always, like any other game, you will have different missions, I guess you could say, or tasks that you can achieve. You'll have different reports. This is our reports when we attack that castle. This is our reports when we attack that level 9. You also will have different goals. So as you upgrade, you'll see that as you explore the map, you'll be able to find gems, logging camps, different cities, gold mines, and more even higher tier monsters. But among them, if you look harder, you'll also see that there is behemoths. And every area will have different behemoths, which will give you different buffs. So whichever alliance tames the behemoth will earn these buffs. And these refresh every few days. So in 2 days time, we can go and attack this behemoth and try to take over it. And you'll see that it's a much stronger. You need to get together with your alliance to try to work together. If you look over here, you'll see there is a different behemoth. This is the giant bear. Again, different boosts all throughout the blueprint. And you'll see all the damage of all the members from UPH. If you keep exploring, there's a Thunder Rock. You'll see it gives you different bonuses for Daybring and, again, different buffs. You can see also there's our scout wandering over to the area, and he's exploring new territories. You can see there's a borderline over here from a different region. As you zoom out in the map, you'll see this is another region controlled by someone else. So that covers off the heroes, that covers off the troops, that covers off your research and resource buildings. Upgrade these so that you can keep getting a bunch of resources, or you can go and gather around. As always, send your troops out to gather, create a legion, then to gather, peacekeeping, engineering, siege, garrison, or even PvP, and that will determine which mode that they're going to do. So as you get stronger, you'll find that you and your alliance will also be getting stronger from your upgraded buildings, your upgraded soldiers, your technology development, the resources output you can have, and the amount of fold you can make. As always, not to forget that healing is for free, so all troops you make are completely free to come back. There's never the worry that whatever troops you make, you'll lose. And you just have to keep battling for your own kingdom. So you just get together with your alliance in this huge 3D map and try to take over as much as you can. As you can see, UPH has taken over. Maybe if you guys come and help me, we can take over too. So as always, hope you enjoyed this introduction to Call of Dragons, and maybe I'll see you here. Alright, take care. Bye.
Magic Monsters Mastery.